Okay, this is a manly man's cooking lesson for men who never thought they'd eat tofu. Yes, tofu is good for you, whether you like it or not. But you can't just eat tofu like go to a sissy little pinky sticking out restaurant and order it. You have to kill it yourself. I'm going to show you the proper method to kill and skin a tofu. You have to plunge the knife in quickly so that it's painless. Yes, just like this. And then you eviscerate it like this. A little slash this way, a little slash this way, a little slash this way. Just take the skin off, you spill out the innards. Don't be squeamish now, this is not for the soft of heart. And you flop it into a little pan of olive oil. You add into it a spoonful of this that makes it kind of rich. Put in a little bit of tumeric, a little bit of tamari. Smush it all down with a fork like this. Scramble it all together, cook it till it all gets about the right color and the right texture and the right flavor, and then eat it like scrambled eggs. You can do this. You can be a manly man and eat healthy. Okay, here is the tofu. I have put the hummus in it. I've squished it up with a fork. See the texture of that? Looks very much like scrambled eggs. You put a little bit of this tumeric in there. That gives it color. You put a little of this soy sauce in there. That gives it flavor. You turn the heat up nice and high. We don't want any sissy heat settings here. Not when you're making manly man tofu. And you just start to squish it around together. Sort of just like scrambling eggs, except that it's not. It's a little tofu animal. I hope I don't get in any trouble from any people who want to protect the lives of endangered tofu species or anything like that. In fact, maybe I should limit this video so that they can't see this, because sure enough they'd be filing charges against me for what I'm doing to this tofu. But hey, a man's got to do what a man's got to do. Okay, here's a hint for all of you real manly men out there that goes along with cooking tofu. These little plastic containers make excellent nut and bolt holders. You save these, keep them out in the garage. When you have a few extra washers or nails or nuts or bolts, you just put them in there. You can stack them so that you can get hundreds of them on a shelf when you're not using them. When you are using them, they make nice little trays. You set them out side by side. You just can't beat that. You'll notice the tofu is starting to squeal, which is what we want. We want it to squeal and make those little bubbling noises. Yeah, it's getting there. Okay, here's the finished product. If you'll notice, this looks a whole lot like scrambled eggs. That way, if you're sitting around a campfire with your buddies and you cook up a little tofu, they won't realize that you ain't eating scrambled eggs like the rest of them. It won't affect your reputation among the other guys for being a real manly man. And I'll give you this little hint too. If they do find out that you're eating tofu, you just tell them, I'm eating it with a dirty fork. You gonna make something out of that? That usually takes care of them. Y'all have a nice day and bon appetit.